Ladies and gentlemen, you've asked for it, and you're looking at it right there. See that Farm Sim dedicated server online? That means that the new server is online. I'm going to show you today how to connect to it, how to get the information you need for it, and how to play on it. I've made a decision. Garrett has especially asked over and over again. I'm going to leave the server up 24/7. Why am I doing that? Is that nuts? Yes, it's nuts. But it's password protected, so I really feel like people that are in my community are going to be there. I have 2 rules. Rule number 1, no silage. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Rule number 2, put back what you take out. If you take a piece of equipment out or move it from its original location, I ask that you return it to that location when you're done farming. It takes an extra 2 to 3 minutes to put things away. The biggest issue I had on the last server was that I would come onto the server to play, and I would have to spend the next 2 hours putting all the equipment back where it belongs. Okay? So, I will leave it open. You guys can play all you want. I will not necessarily be there for every day. Okay? I'm going to be on there probably twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. And when I'm there, we will be recording. All right. So, I'm going to show you how to get on there. TeamSpeak will be coming. Dragon has been kind enough to allow us to use his TeamSpeak server. I don't have that all ironed out yet, but I want to get this thing launched. Until then, we can just text to talk through the FarmSim text chat. And then we will, when I enable the server, I will put another video up of showing you how to do that. But it's working. I haven't got it all together yet. So we will eventually hear your voices on the videos too. But I'm not at that point yet. I want to get the server up and I want to get it running. All right, first things first, you're going to have to know the password, okay? The password to my server is going to be Victory, Bravo, Lima, Uniform, just like that. VBLU, that is the password to get onto my server. Pretty easy, huh? It's not blue, it's VBlue. That's like so. I was in a band for many years called, people always ask me, how did I get my name, my password? I was in a band for about 10 years called Volatile Blue. And I took the email address vblueguitar@hotmail.com because the VBLUE was already taken. So I had to try VBLU. And since then it stuck. So forever for World of Tanks, my username is VBlue. And I just use that for everything. So you can see my Noob Meter account here. Anyway, so the password to get on the server is VBlue. You're going to also need to get the mod pack. You're going to go to www.artcatpc.com/game-world/download. I'm going to put the link in the video also, so you don't have to type it, but you can do that. And this is what you're going to see. It's pretty simple. All you're going to do is click on this pack, and it's going to start to download to your computer. You will need to unzip this, okay? I know usually you don't need to unzip the zips, but I did this on purpose. Inside this are a bunch of zip files. So you're going to download it, and we can practice here. It's going to go into your downloads file. It's going to take a long time to download. This is a large file. It has a map and about 20 mods in it. So the map is going to be 300 megabytes, and the additional mods are up to 200 megabytes. So as you can see here, I have pretty dang fast internet, and even on here, it's taking a long time to download. So I'll be back. All right, so once you have the file downloaded, you're going to go to your folder, and you're going to go to Downloads. Now, I can't guarantee this is going to work for everybody because everybody's got different operating systems. So if you're using Windows 7, Windows XP, I don't know that anybody's using Windows XP anymore, but you might be. It's going to be a little different for you, but you need to get to your Downloads folder under my documents. And here you're going to see the FarmSim pack. You're going to right-click it and say extract all. Watch what's going to happen here. Now, you're going to see a bunch of zip files come out. So what I recommend doing is I recommend clearing out your folder first. In fact, I'm going to clear all this out because I have all this stuff already installed. So I don't know who's downloading Xbox 360 engine to my computer. So we're going to extract all. Boop. And it's going to go to Downloads FarmSim Server Pack. That's correct. It's going to make a new folder. You see it just make that folder. Of course, it hides it when it does it, so we're stuck until it's finished. You have to wait. So I'm extracting, yeehaw. Like all my tutorials, this is way long-winded and probably too much information for you, but it's how I roll. I am going to try to tighten things up when 2017 comes out, but probably not, really, honestly.
Yo!
Yo! Yo, yo, yo.
What's up?
Okay, so it's going to show you the folder with all of these things in it, but if you go back to downloads, you'll see here we have our original zip file that we downloaded, and we now have this new regular folder. You go in here, and here's all the zip files that you need. I don't know why my mouse is being weird, but you're going to right-click and say Copy. You select them all first by dragging your mouse over them. You right-click, Copy, and you're going to go to, just like any other mod, you're going to go to your Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator, Mods. You're going to right-click, and you're going to say Paste. I'm not going to do it now because I already have all the files in there. This will paste all of the things that we need for our server. Now, I have chosen not to use any DLCs. There's no Homer DLC, there's no IT Runner, there's no Gold Edition, there's no... I mean, we can maybe later, we'll talk about it, but I feel like I want this to be open so that anybody can get on there if they want to. All you're going to have to do is download this mod pack. So we've taken care of the technical details. That's the hardest part. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the farm simulator itself and connect up, and I'm going to show you the farm. All right, we're going to try this again. I'm having some strange issues with Bandicam just quitting out of nowhere. I might have to restart my computer, which I don't want to do because I'm uploading a bunch of stuff for the 5th time. But I've been having some weird issues like the last day or two with my computer, and I don't know what's going on. It's making me angry. Okay, so you go to multiplayer, you go to join game, international. Here we have Arthur's YouTube. Okay, if you need to do a search, you can type up here. You can type Arthur, and then click refresh. It's going to bring up Arthur's YouTube. Okay, I will make this 16 players. I don't think we're going to ever have that many. Even when I had my big server going and I had 10,000 subscribers, I still didn't get that many people. So you then highlight this by clicking on it. You'll notice the start button turns green. If you're missing mods, you'll see the start button will not turn when you click on this. Oops, I want to show you something. You can go in here and see what the problem is. If you have an issue, you can go to details. It's going to show you all the mods that we're using and what you're missing. So you may have some of these mods already. You probably can use yours. I don't know. We're going to click start. Boop. Password VBLU. So let's go ahead and jump into the server and see what it looks like. It's going to take a little while to get on. My computer's usually a little faster because it's awesome. But it's still, even with the SSD drive, it still takes a little time to get on there. The sync goes faster, though, there. See? Boop. So it makes it very painless for you who are waiting for me. Okay, is my joystick working? Yes. All right, so things that we don't have. I know some of you guys, everybody's got their idea of what they want the server to have and not have. I've put on there what I felt it needed. Where's my other beer? No, you can't go inside the houses, Mater. Because you just can't. I will appoint administrators at some point. I think I might have said that already, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this is Belgique Profound. This is the map that we're going to be playing on. You can see here it's a nice small map, not too overwhelmingly large. We already own the middle section of the fields. Once again, no biogas. Maybe later on we'll decide to do that when we want to upgrade, but we're going to play it old school. What am I talking about? Well, let's go take a look at the equipment that we have. First of all, we have these old school trailers. The only downside is they do tend to slide when you're on a hillside. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We have a second set here. These are where they go. When you're done with the trailers, please put them back. As long as they're in this area, I'm okay. If you park them here, park them there. But they need to be somewhere where when you start off you can find them pretty easily. So when you're done using them, put them back. This is the tractor pen. Here we have an assortment of old-fashioned tractors. Yes, this has been my dream. We are going to run a farm with little old putsy tractors. Eventually we'll get into the bigger equipment. What's the matter, John? They're cute? Yeah, they are cute, aren't they? But for now, this is our cow pen, our tractor pen. Next door to that, once again, we started back there. I'm going to try not to get you guys lost or confused, but it is a little confusing at first, obviously, because you've never been here if you haven't played this map. Here we have the harvesters. We have a pair of FAR M66s. Down the road, we may buy more, but I think 2 is enough. This is designed towards multiplayer, so you're going to find that there's pretty much 2 of everything. So we have, except for the tractors, they're singles, but there's, 6 tractors. Over here we have 3 mowers and 3 tedders.
They're cute.
They are cute, John. We have Das Buhrer, okay? We have 2 of these. There's another one somewhere out in the fields. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I'll find it and put it back before I turn this off. But these are for collecting. Once we get sheep, we can mow and then collect and feed them. We can also use these to collect straw. And
Wait, do you kill cows too?
oh my gosh, John, you and the cows, man. Because the reason why we have the 2 Buhrers, we do not need baling equipment. You say, what? Why don't we need baling equipment? Well, we have, and this is part of the map, a mixing station. So you stick silage here, grass, not hay. It can just be regular old grass. Just cut the grass and dump it here, and straw. And you mix it. It makes the perfect mixed ration for your cows, and that's what you feed them. So we don't need any other kind of baling equipment because we have the cow mixer. Here's the silage bins where we're going to make our silage to feed the cows. These are the grain area. You have to get close to the door and press O to open it, and the door will slide up, and you'll see what you have. We have, wheat, barley. This is canola, corn, and over here we have things like chaff straw. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's sweet.
Maybe soybeans? Lime. We're not using the soil mod, so we don't really need that. Here we have, you can store grass, and you can store hay, or straw. Maybe it's hay. I don't know.
Daddy, go back and look over there. Okay?
Whoops, door closed.
Go back in there.
No.
I want to show you.
Nope, we're done.
There's a seaweed in there.
This is where the potatoes go, I think. Yep. I'm not sure where sugar beets go. Oh, right here. There's a sugar beet bin. Okay, so we can dump the sugar beets in there. We are going to have to buy a unit that shovels. I haven't found anything vintage looking yet, but we will. This is the sheep pasture. That's where we're going to put our sheep. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout.
Yeah.
There is no start stop mod. We do have the time fast forward mod. No, we don't. So we're time can only advance at normal times like the game has. I didn't put time fast forward in there. This is the cow pen. I'm not sure what goes over here. Maybe pigs? I don't know. I haven't done the animals on this yet, but we will be doing them, so we'll find out. This is our main cow barn where the milking happens. You see the milk machine over there. And I think when we get cows... Oh, I'm really screwing this up. Oh, well, okay. I've never seen the 2-way doors before. Interesting. All right, so just stand where you want the doors to go. They should close now. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Water. Obviously, we have to pay for water, so bummer. Yep. And then this is the milking area. I don't think we have to... I don't know how that works. I haven't... Oh, here's where we get milk, so we'll have to open this up, and you can back the truck in and get milk. Here's where our seeders are. I don't know what this is. This is maybe where seeds go. But this is where our seeders go. And there's some seed there. This is where the fertilizers go. Fertilizers, and that's where the fertilizer is. This is the gas facility. Down there where we were, see this little... we'll walk over there. This area right here is where we wash our vehicles. There's also a water hose here. So let's go find that other beer. Here he is. Okay. Oh, somebody put him like way down here. We are on the southern end of the farmus by the forest. Like there's more stuff right there. There's a fertilizer. This is where the milk gets sold, right? Or is that the butcher? That's the butcher. But this is a pretty map. I like it. It's simple. It's pretty straightforward. Here's the lumber mill for those of you that want to do lumber. We don't have any equipment to do lumber yet, but we will eventually. But that's down the road. I'm not like I said, I'm not looking to grow fast. We're here to farm. That's what this game is going to be about. Let's take this back. We'll take a little ride through the area. So this is where we take the meats.
Daddy, I saw old houses.
You saw old houses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you why?
And like I said, I don't know if we're going to be doing meat animals on here. We might, but we'll see. Means I'm going to have to add another trailer to the mod pack because I don't think I added an animal trailer. You like that over there? You see that little city down there? That's our village, John. I don't know that I've ever shown anybody this map before. I've actually played on this map for quite some time. It's a really cool map.
Wait.
Okay, so way over there, if you can see off in the distance, that's the Bioser. That is the where we're going to sell our produce. Then when we harvest it, we can store it. But pretty much we're going to go right to there with the produce. The reason being is because it's hard. You know, you're going to have to shovel that stuff out if you store it. So I don't really want to store grains and stuff right now. We're just going to. It's always just going to go right to sale. Our main farm is up there, almost straight ahead from where we are. We're looking at our main farm. You can kind of see one of the buildings up above. I'm not going to shoot any birdies, John. Here's Boudange. This is the main town. Some things that I don't know about this map yet, and I might need help from you, my community here. There's this thing in here, okay? We have, well, this is the one place that you can sell things. There's a sell spot. And a parking, obviously, for one of our vehicles. There, you can see it go up when I go by. You can dump things in there to sell. This is Aviv, the grocery store. I do like the fact that when you want to sell your chicken eggs, you can go in here and actually sell your eggs, even though there's nobody here at the counter.
Chickens, right?
What?
You killed it.
Nope, we don't kill the chickens. We just eat their eggs. So we kill their babies. Here is the...
Kill the babies.
This is the Seedmaster. I have no idea how this works. I don't know how this works. And we're going to talk to somebody. There's where you put the wool pallets. See the wool lane there? You can drop wool off there.
Daddy, how come you kill
I was kidding, John. I was kidding. I'm kidding. Here's an interesting thing. This is where the realty is, and I really like this. I haven't seen this very often, but here is where we go. If you want to buy a field, and of course I'm probably going to be the one buying the field because right now I'm the only administrator. But these are, if you look at your map, yep, these are all the fields, and then you go here, you go to the corresponding bracket, and you purchase it. And so these are all the fields in the game that are for sale right now. And I thought this is really cool. I love when they have a map in here too, so you can see. How cool is that?
Daddy, I like that place.
All right, so we're going to back out here. Last but not least.
I'm going to kill a person.
I'm not going to kill that person. I think that's another place where you can drop beef, maybe. Maybe not, though. I don't see any marker. It was a cutlery, though. Up here, we have the New Holland dealer. Obviously, they sell other brands, too. But we are going to stick mostly with New Holland on this map. Sorry for those of you Case fans. They have Case, too, though. So there's the dealership. When you buy stuff, it shows up behind the dealership. So you go back in the back and pick it. Next door is the shop for our trees.
Daddy, what happens if you bounce on the road?
What happens if I bounce on the road?
Yeah.
Well, then you bounce along the road, I guess. I don't know.
Will it break the road?
Will it break the road?
Yeah.
It might if you're heavy enough. Like if I were to fall off my bike. Crack. Evelyn's laughing at me. Giving me dirty face. Crabby face. Now, the downside is the only crop that we have right now is corn, and I don't have a corn header. So we're going to... I probably will buy a couple corn headers, or maybe just one. But anyway, I'm excited about this. I think we're going to have fun. Like I said, I'm going to leave it up 24/7. Now, there are going to be times when the server crashes and I'm not home. And when I get home, I'll check it. If you guys, you know, I mean, it is what it is. If the server ain't up, it ain't up. You know, don't get all bent out of shape. It'll be up when I figure out that it's not up. And I'll come on here and play. And like I said, I'll try to record a lot of times when I'm on here, so you guys will all be famous with me. That's like all 300 people that watch my videos. Actually, the farm sim videos have been doing pretty well lately, getting about 1,000+ views a video. So after a week. And so here we come back in from the city, back into the main farm. You've really seen a majority of the map already. There's not a whole lot more to it. The only other thing I ask is that we keep speed limits to realism. I know oftentimes we like to whip around the farm. I ask that you keep like a 15-km/h cap on the old tractors. That's, you know, really probably realistically what they would be going. These can go a little faster, so if you want a high-speed thrill, you can hop in one of the Bookers.
Daddy,
Yes.
why isn't it Sweet 2 rooms yet?
You know, we'll run over to the other side of the map because there is that whole other section. We'll hop on one of these.
We didn't even Sweet 2 rooms yet.
Okay, well, once she's not going to go then if it's not clean. So,
Tractors again.
yep, baby tractors. Oops. See my driving skills. Well, we could play Evelyn. I started over again though because I wanted to. Yeah, I'm sorry. So see, already we're going too fast. Well, 15 km/h is about right for these tractors. It feels like I've driven old tractors, maybe 20 for some of the bigger ones. But this, if you've driven an old tractor, this is about how fast they go. You can make them go faster, but they really don't go much faster. So now we're going to run over to the other area here. Now, we don't currently have anything planted, so... Oh, am I missing am I missing cultivators? I might be missing cultivators. I thought I bought a bunch of cultivators, but I didn't see them in the barn. So I'm going to have to do that. I'll buy some cultivators. So straight ahead here, this is the other side of the farm. Straight ahead is the biogas plant. Once again, off limits. For now. We may change that eventually, but I think I don't want the farm to grow too fast. And the problem with doing anything like that is that it just grows way too fast. And especially when you're doing multiplayer, when you have several purples, when you have several people working on the farm, a lot of times the growth goes too fast. It just happens because there's always people working on it. So, you know, anyway. So anyway, that's the road. Over straight ahead is the road up to the biogas plant. Are you going to play too, Cha? You want to play? All right, everyone's going to hop on here. So we'll start our first episode here in a minute. But go ahead and get the laptop set up, sweetie. Or have set to help you. So to the right is Bodange. If we go straight ahead on this road, it takes us to the Biosur where we can sell our stuff, double sell like the train sell. But you can see up there the gates into the biogas facility. We'll run over to the Biosur and that'll be the end of the video. I want you to see that. Our fields are all over there to the right on the other... John, chill out, boy. I got it. Chill out. Over there to the right is, you can see the cornfield. That's our most southern field. Our fields are all to the north of that, between the houses and there. So they're small fields. That's why we have small equipment as I run over the road signs. Gentle, set it down soft.
Going to tractor.
Are you going crazy, John?
Going to water without the tractor.
I'm not going in the water.
Without the tractor.
John always wants me to go underwater with my tractor.
You said without.
Without my tractor or with my tractor?
No, without.
All right, here's Marbe. And this is the Biosur, the infamous Sur Bio. Now, there is no train on this map, except for the lumber. I believe that the lumber has a train. Oops. Oh, interesting. It won't let me in because it's exit only. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, there's
I'm pretty sure there's a train over by the biogas, but I could be wrong about that.
place you could go in.
Yep, here's a place we could go in right here. This will let us in, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. After I almost wrecked. But see, there's no way. This is the biggest place that you can sell your crops, and there is no train, so there is no double your money on the crops, unfortunately. Well, we're just going to drive around the way that we're supposed to. So, all right, guys. So that about does it for my intro to the server. You've had a little tour of the farm. It's pretty simple. This is the dump point right over here. Yep, there it is. If you want to sell If we have straw that we need to sell, I think you sell straw, hay, grass, anything. That all gets sold back in here. I don't know why I bought Tedders, because I don't need them. That's where you sell sugar beets and potatoes, so you can see this is where everything is. So with that, I am going to call it a close to this episode. Looking forward to playing with you guys on the farm. Everything will be up there. It's all ready to go, so we are officially launched. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you on the farm.